Hello everyone, it's SAobTAovhAuHjAurmAoDzAqSIAwAA here again. Welcome back for another video. Now, in the year of 2018, or towards the end of 2018 specifically, Hunter experienced a real resurgence on the standard and wild mode ladders. Spell Hunter, Secrets Hunter, Beast Hunter, all of these different kinds of Hunter deck have been returning, and they're now looked at as tier 1 decks if you look at the Tempo Storm meta snapshot. So I've been fortunate enough to experience some great success with Hunter, thanks to a friend of mine called Dane, who has really helped to innovate Hunter decks on wild mode. And whilst Spell Hunter, Beast Hunter, Secrets Hunter have all been great, what about Reno Hunter? You see, Reno Hunter is a deck that appears from time to time. Pro players will have a go with it, and then it disappears. But as expansions have come and gone, Reno Hunter has continued to gather good tools, good quality tools and cards that it can use to be viable. And after Rastakhan's Rumble, there is one card in particular that I think helps Reno Hunter massively, and that is Master's Call, because it gives you an opportunity to find Reno Jackson, which is really, really important. Reno Hunter lacks the card draw that that Warlock has, because you can't tap. I mean, you have a 2 damage hero pad, but you're struggling to find cards. But Master's Call kind of helps with that problem. Stitch Tracker also helps in terms of finding cards that you need at a particular point in time. So this deck is courtesy of Dane, who is a wild mode expert. You should all follow him on Twitch and on YouTube. Great player, very entertaining. And we're going to have a look at a few examples of this deck in action. Starting out against another Hunter, we were very unlucky here. This is a Hunter that managed to get Deathstalker Exile going earlier than me. And my board looks relatively threatening here. I mean, I have Sneeds down, I have 5 attack N'Zoth. So sweet. And I have Spirit Singer Umbra. So what I can do here is I could build a wall with 2 taunts. Umbra, Belcher, which then brings out the Ooze. But we get a Charging Pirate. How interesting. So you'd assume that the Tundra Rhino has to die, right? Because it gives his other beasts charge. However, with 2 taunts down on this board now, am I really that scared of the Rhino? Because he'll have to make 3 hits. 3 hits in order to get through the wall of taunts. So, of course, we play the hero power last because we're good at this game. And you'd think, looking at this, that perhaps I'm in with a chance to make a comeback now and to win this game. But of course, kill command. That is what finished me off. And I've experienced a couple of games with this deck similar to that, where you make the comeback and then something silly finishes you. This is another example of a game where something silly ends up doing me in. I had sat with Umbra and Sylvanas in my hand for ages. Oh, and Playdead for ages. Waiting for an opportunity to pull off this combo. It's a very strong combo. And we even get feigned death, for crying out loud. So we can steal both minions here. And now you look at the board that I'm about to get, and you think, surely I'm now with a chance to win this game. I mean, he's nearly dead. I have lethal on board.
Out of cards.
So how does he come back from this? And he's out of cards. Surely this is a win. Nope. I was was going up against a bloody Mecha'thun Warlock. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So another game where we make our comeback. We come so close, but then victory is snatched away from us. There was nothing we could do. Okay, going up against a rogue here.
Let the hunt begin.
Now we have the ooze in hand. I think it's worth keeping.
None will survive.
So it is odd rogue. There is the possibility that he tries to buff his weapon at some point in this game. Deadly poison, perhaps.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
And Glaive Bazooka here has to be used to kill the Buccaneer. I want to avoid him getting a 3 damage weapon. Now, granted, I could have played the ooze on it once he'd equipped it. Oh dear, well, that's a Flappy Bird. Oh, we can kill it. Feels good.
I hunt alone.
So this deck can do a good job of dealing with initial threats that are played. Hunter's Mark is very, very good at doing that. And we have Deathstalker Rexar for turn 6. So we start getting the Zombie Beast value. And we've got to hope that that is enough to disrupt him. Oh, and that's Reno, which in my mind, at least psychologically, makes me feel like I've already won this game. Sometimes Deathstalker Rexar can just be a little bit too slow. That, yeah, sure, you can make Zombie Beasts, maybe 1 beast a turn. But against a hyper-aggressive deck, sometimes that's just not enough.
Astounding.
Very unfortunate there that we couldn't end up killing his South Sea captain. I've often had better luck
Well played.
with Wandering Monster, so that was unfortunate.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
This guy's tough.
So he's loading up the board, which is annoying. So it feels like we're a little bit behind here. I mean, the Belcher will do something, but he'll just power his way through it, I presume. Now, one positive to note is that if he attacks with the SI7 agent, Ooze, Deathstalker Rexar gets us back into the game. No, he's a smart player, and that deserves an emote. Oh my god, he's playing the Cold Blood. So, he's playing around Deathstalker Rexar. That is really smart. That's really, really smart. Because even if we Rexar here, we're still going to be taking 7 to the face. But I think there's no choice. We have to do it. It was either that or Reno Jackson. Another alternative maybe was Quick Shot and Ooze. But we can Quick Shot next turn. I like having Rexar online here. It may be able to do something for us. Because now he can't kill us on this turn. So Reno is another possible play.
What's your poison?
So do we just Quick Shot here? I think that we have to play Reno,
Gonna be rich.
because when you're sitting at 9 health,
Amazing.
If he has Leroy Coldblood, I mean, that just wrecks us, right? So we had to Reno. The question is now, will he trade the SI7 agent into Reno? Will he think that I have some way to return Reno to hand? That's the question. And I really want to get some value on the ooze here. But even getting 2 armor on it seems fine.
What lurks in the
Seems fine. Oh, it's going all face, ignoring Reno. Okay. Well, finally get some value then from MC Tech. And I think this is where we make our comeback in this game.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocation.
That's not bad. 4-3. And we're going to thank him for that. Because we are genuinely thankful. Okay. This is our stabilisation against the odd rogue.
Halt! Who goes there?
And he's still going to push face. Which I guess is... Oh no, he's trading. Okay. He was targeting the face initially. The bloatbat seems reasonable. Oh, charging bloatbat. Even better. So we kill off his board, we go phase. And we're playing the freezing trap to play around Leroy here. I mean, not that he would Leroy now, because he can't kill me with Leroy, surely.
Don't worry, lad. The cavalry.
Oh, there's a horsey. Horsey goes back to hand. And there's the Leroy. Wow.
I concede.
So that worked out pretty well. Okay, so Dane's Reno Hunter. As I said earlier, this deck is different. It's accomplished something similar that other Hunter decks have done for me. It sort of helped me reinvigorate my love for playing Hunter. I think that it's a more challenging Reno style deck to play comparative to Renolock or maybe even Reno Priest. I think Reno Mage can be tough to play as well though. But Reno Hunter certainly is very, very refreshing. I love the inclusion of Master's Call in terms of finding Reno. So it'll be interesting to see what 2019 brings for Reno Hunter. We have more expansions on the horizon, so we'll see what other tools Reno Hunter can get. I know that Duwin is experimenting with Reno Hunter, so I'll be curious to see what he continues to come up with in terms of innovating with Reno Hunter. But yes, with each passing expansion, it does feel like Reno Hunter is getting more of the tools that it needs to try and help it progress along. And I dream of the day when Reno Hunter can stand toe-to-toe with Renolock on a Hearthstone Wild tier list or meta snapshot. So when that day comes, I will certainly be a very, very happy Hearthstone player. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and give it a like. And I'll see you all again very soon for more Wild Mode fun.